What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome back to another video. I hope everybody's doing well, and let's dive straight into things. Hopefully you watched yesterday's video. If not, do go and check it out. And as you can see on the weekly, we have finally taken out that 60-day low. Now, I anticipated us to take this out later in the week, but you can see that price ran very aggressively today and took it out right before the high impact news that we have tomorrow, which will be interest rate announcements. So it's going to be interesting to see how that is affected. But now that we've taken out this 60-day low, we're kind of in an area where it's like, okay, where to now? Like, what next, kind of thing. So with that taken into account, we need to obviously look at the current trading range on the bigger time frame. And I'm looking at this low to this high right here, and you can see that we've just broke. Well, not just, but we've ran through that midpoint equilibrium, and we're hitting that 25% level. Sorry. So with that taken into mind, I'm going to look at that 75% level and try and look for PD arrays around that. And as you can see, we have this low next. So I'm still going to remain bearish because as far as I'm concerned, we should remain bearish until proven otherwise. And now I'm going to be looking to see if price wants to try and attack this low. But yeah, very interesting day today. I know that some people in the Discord server did manage to catch it, so well done to you guys. Beautiful movement to the downside. And yeah, this is the next significant low which I have delineated. Now if we go to the monthly, let's see if there's any PD arrays, and there's a very small monthly gap as in between that low which I just marked out, and here there is technically a monthly gap down here. So there's definitely room and ability for price to want to push down there. So with that taken into account, I'm expecting price to want to roll over. I don't really anticipate much of a return right now. Don't get me wrong, price will likely consolidate to an extent or return back up to the low it's just ran out, as in it might trade back up to this low here. But other than that, I'm expecting a continuation. But these are very, very, very heavily bearish environments. So I'm expecting us just to keep rolling, basically. The way that we're treating this Sunday opening, I doubt price is going to want to run it for now. And as far as I'm concerned, I just want to see if price can roll over into Wednesday and reach down deeper. Now, like I said, I doubt it's going to reach all the way into these lows, but it'll be interesting to see if price wants to maybe take out that Tuesday low and then start pushing, maybe about 50% more into Wednesday, if that makes sense. But guys, this is crazy. Like, when we have crazy moves like this, we just need to be wary and cautious and not look for longs in situations like this, because this is where a lot of people get caught out. They'll think it's reversing and they'll start going long and stuff and not realize that it's not finished. So we will know when it's finished, because we'll see it. As far as I'm concerned, price is going to continue seeking sell side, and it's likely we're just going to roll over. Now you can see we've created a huge gap on the way down here. So with that taken into account, I want to see this get left open. Again, looking at the 50% level, same way I looked at this 50% level. Yes, we slightly rallied above it. Wasn't exactly in my expectation, but as soon as we broke here, this is where I was looking to enter, as in as soon as I saw that break in market structure right here, this aggressive move at 4:45 at the end of the London session, that return back to that Sunday opening price was what was telling me, okay, it's likely we're ready to roll over. Like I said, I did want to see that 50% level get respected. I did say that in yesterday's video, but it didn't. We ran it. However, it was very quick and price just tapped it above, again failing to take out this high, which I anticipated. If you watch yesterday's video, I didn't want to see this high get taken, and that's what's happened. And you can see that price gave us a failure swing and then rolled over. So beautiful expansion to the downside. Now I'm just looking to see if we can now respect this level, 50% of this range, and same thing, I want to see us respect it and push further deeper in on Wednesday. But that's pretty much all I'm expecting there. GBP, again, crazy expansion to the upside. Looking at that Sunday opening price, we dropped below that opening price. Again, I said as soon as we drop below the price, that's where I was looking for rallies. Beautiful expansion at 5 a.m. Came back down into the breaker, low, high, lower, low, and then pure expansion to the upside. Absolutely crazy. Again, running out the 60-day high. Now, once this is taken, again, we need to look at the current trading range and think, where is price actually reaching for? Now, what I do have my eyes set on is this very premium fair value gap here on the weekly. So it's very well that price could be drawing towards that. It doesn't need to get there, but this is, I believe, the imbalance which price may be drawing to. So with that in mind, we're going to remain bullish until proven otherwise. And like I said, it'd be nice to see a continuation to the upside as we move into Wednesday. But yeah, absolutely crazy day. I know that gold's been moving crazy. I've been seeing gold everywhere, as in social media and everything. So I know that's moving a bit mad, and we just need to be careful and give ourselves grace in these conditions. But nonetheless, we can look at the gap, same thing. It would be nice to see if we can respect the 50% level, 75% level at a push, but ideally respect that 50% level and then roll on higher. And like I said, I want to see if we can take out that Tuesday high now, maybe take out Wednesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, I'm thinking about potential reversals. But other than that, yeah, I just want to see a continuation, so not really much. But do go and watch yesterday's video for more context. But yeah, beautiful day. I had a great time. And then now let's just finish up on Euro USD. And it's pretty much the same thing. Again, taking out that 60-day high. So it's reached, what we've got to remember, what we've got to realize, it's reached its 60-day high. These are significant swing highs in the market. It's done its work now, as in it's done it. So we need to anticipate that price may be looking for a potential reversal. This might be the run on stop, so we might find that price wants to drop maybe for the first quarter or first half of the year. But again, I'm not going to call any tops because that's the worst thing to do. I'm not going to call any highs. We don't do that. We wait until we're showing it. So until then, we remain bullish. Obviously, we're stretching to here. It'd be nice to see if we can fill this fair value gap. Again, continuation, same thing. Go to the daily. It'd be nice to see if we can roll over and start hitting into this little consolidation that we have just above that fair value gap I just delineated. So yeah, pretty basic in terms of what I'm expecting. And like I said, all we can do is remain bullish until proven otherwise. I'm personally, I'm done with trading for the week. Like, I'm happy with what's been completed, so I'm not really concerned. But I know that a lot of people are going to be trying to trade the interest rates. Now, I don't suggest doing that, especially not after seeing all this. So I'm going to wait for the interest rates, and then if I am going to trade again this week, it will be Thursday and Friday, depending on where the markets are, because I won't be surprised if they hold price, because they like I said, they like to hold price, especially during the interest rate decision. They like to hold it and put it in a dirty consolidation, and then it will wick and do its thing. So we just need to be wary of that. However, I'm looking at the high of this fair value gap. I'm going to be looking at that Tuesday high now, moving into Wednesday. So that's going to be everything, guys. Very short video. I do suggest you watch yesterday's video. Just nice to see that we've finally taken out these highs, which I've been drawing our attention to all week, as in I say all week, it's only been 3 days, but the 60-day high and the has now been taken. So we just need to take that into account, as in, okay, what's it going to hunt for now? What's it going to hunt for next, and where could the next draw on liquidity be? And we'll take a bigger look at that next week when we start the month of Feb and we have non-farm payroll. So that's going to be everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, smash subscribe, join the mailing list, join the Discord. I hope that all makes sense. Do drop a message in the Discord if you have any questions, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.